Qubo is betting on how smart security will be driven by AI and not just hardware. Now, the company is also expanding into connected cars and smart home devices. On this edition of Big Business Bet, WION's Kanishka Sarkar gets in conversation with the Qubo CEO Nikhil Rajpal to find out the strategy behind this expansion. We'll take a look.
What if your camera could do more than just record? It could spot a threat, tell you about it in real time, and also act as a deterrent. That's the bet that Qubo is making with its AI-led security systems. Let's find out more from Mr. Nikhil Rajpal, the founder and CEO of the company, on this edition of Big Business Bet.
New standards are really setting up a mechanism where the cameras sold in India pass a certain threshold in security. But that is doing is resetting the playing field. Okay. A lot of the foreign brands have left. It created a huge opportunity for people like us who are already in there, meeting those standards to scale dramatically, right? And just as an example, the last 1 year, we've scaled almost 10 times in cameras, monthly shipments. With the improvements in AI and technology, not only can you record, but in real time, spot a threat and stop it. For example, our cameras have AI on the device, which can detect an intruder and do things like put on spotlights, start an alarm, even call you. So rather than just recording, we can actually stop the threat from happening. When I started this business, I thought smart devices would be top 10 cities. And that was true in the initial days. 80% of our sales between 2020 and 24 came from the top cities. Today, almost 60% comes from tier 2. So the adoption in tier 2 is happening much faster than even I thought about it. So a lot, we have dash cams today from places like Kanyakumari to Kandla and Gujarat to even Baramulla in Kashmir. We are experimenting internationally because I think in dash cams we've become one of the top 10 in the world now. And the mindset we had was if we can build something which works well in India, why not outside? So we're experimenting right now. The Middle East we started, but as you said, things are a little difficult right now. But yeah, we absolutely want to take our dash cams global. I think if you're going to go after the next big market, it's going to be the US. Reinventing existing products, embedding them in technology to be smarter, right? So the first big bet we made was security. So whether it's at home or in the car, security cameras and dash cams. And in both those categories today, we are market leaders in smart security. And that's scaling. The next big bet we are making is in environmental appliances. Okay. We think India is such, we need help in making a water, air cleaner and with better technology. So we started with the air purifiers a few years ago. That's been a great success. So this year we're getting into things like robo vacuums, room heaters, and maybe soon water purifiers. If I had known how hard it was before I started, I probably wouldn't have. As they say, hardware is hard, right? I think a lot of learnings, especially building in India. But the good news is, I think, a product company today is a combination of hardware and software. We're really good at the software side. What we're not good at is probably putting the product together, having enough people who have a product mindset. So that has been the hard part of building, learning, failing, and doing again. The cycles are 18 to 24 months of building a product versus 3 to 6 months, right? So that's been the hard part, but very proud that we built this product company right out of India. And now I'm seeing a lot more great companies coming up, both in electronics, in space, doing that in the future.